What's up everyone, this is ShoryuGame and it's time to break down the latest news from SNK. With exciting announcements about some of their most popular franchises and characters, we have a lot to look forward to, from the exact release date of Kim Kaphwan in KOF XV to a glimpse of the upcoming DLC character Sylvie. SNK is keeping the hype train rolling. We also have a reminder of the much anticipated rollback netcode coming to Samurai Showdown and the surprise upcoming release of KOF XIII on PlayStation 4 and Switch with the same feature. And to top it all off, we have a stunning new art of Garou 2 featuring Terry, Andy and Joe, as well as the biggest news of all, the inclusion of Goenitz as a free DLC character in KOF XV. Yeah, just that. So let's get into it and talk in details about everything we know so far. The trailer begins with the recently announced Kim Kaphwan for KOF XV. His reveal trailer was vague about his release date, stating nothing more than early spring, but now we know that Kim will join the roster on April 4th, in other words, next Tuesday. I told you we don't have to wait for long. I'm sure his fans are super happy right now and can't wait to play as their favorite Justice Zealot. Again, why wasn't he in the base roster from the beginning? Next, we have an intro animation of Sylvie Pola Pola. No gameplay showcase yet, but I can already say her design is much better than it was in 14. In that game, there was way too many colors in her outfit, and frankly, it hurt my eyes. I'm glad to see that they toned that significantly. It still looks insane and over the top, mind you, but it's more aesthetically pleasing and visually appealing. Sylvie is presented in the abandoned theme park, which is Team Cronin's stage, and I gotta say, it fits her like a glove, more than the masquerade party in 14. But that also means that we don't have any new stages either, and that is pretty upsetting. KOF 15 needs new stages, we can all agree on that. As for the inclusion of Sylvie herself, I'm aware that a lot of players are not happy with it and would prefer to see other legacy characters. I'm also aware that Sylvie has a lot of fans as well, who welcome her addition to KOF 15's roster. Personally, I'm somewhere in between. I don't hate her and I think she's fine as an addition, but I'm not dying to play her either. Sylvie will be available next summer, no exact date is communicated yet. Next we have a couple of reminders. The first is about the crossplay in KOF 15, which will allow players using different platforms to play against each other and hopefully solve the matchmaking problem that the game suffers from. We'll have an open beta test at some point during spring. The other reminder concerns Samurai Showdown's inclusion of rollback netcode that was announced previously, and it will also be available in spring. The next announcement is the biggest for me personally. KOF 13 is coming on newer consoles, more specifically PS4 and Switch, subtitled Global Match. But that's not all, it will also include the rollback netcode. Yes, KOF 13 is the best KOF for many players, period, and seeing it on newer platforms is something worth celebrating. Finally, I'll be able to capture footage for my videos without having to dust off my old Xbox 360 where I have the game in each time I need to. I'll no longer have to use the 360 controller either. That thing was made by someone who hates fighting games, I'm sure of it. But seriously, I can't wait to play some online matches while enjoying some of the best 2D sprites ever made. An open beta test is coming this early summer. Next, we have another big reveal concerning the next Garou game this time. We have a new art of Southtown during daylight, and the three lone wolves of the Fatal Fury series, Terry, Andy and Joe. While Terry's design is the same from the first Garou, Andy and Joe's have undergone some changes. Andy has abandoned his ninja outfit and is dressed in a much classier fashion. He's wearing a white shirt and black pants with suspenders. He looks like young Geese cosplaying as Seth. Joe's design change isn't as drastic. He just has his training jacket on, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same. The orange short, the arm wraps, the headband, it's all here. Andy and Joe were absent in Garou, so I'm really excited to see a more mature version of them in this game. because unlike KOF, time flows normally in Fatal Fury. I like how this new art contrasts with the previous one, which showed Rock, Billy, and another shadowy figure during nighttime. These arts clearly mirror each other. One is for the main protagonist during daylight, and the other is for the villains during nighttime. And in case you wonder why would Rock be considered as a villain, well, the ending of Garou clearly hinted that he might turn into one. Here's a story explanation if you want to know the details. We also have a threatening line addressed to Terry, asking him to leave this place. I'm going to assume that's Kane talking and trying to dissuade Terry from trying to have Rock back on the right track. And finally, the star of this show. Goenitz is back for KOF XV, and much like Rugal, as a free DLC. We were all expecting him to join the roster honestly. That boss challenge mode needed a new boss, and Goenitz is such a beloved character that it would have been a monumental missed opportunity to not include him. He's always been an overpowered boss character in previous games, so I'm very curious to see how they'll balance his moves and gameplay in 15. The music playing in the background isn't his iconic theme, Trash Head. It's a remixed version of his first appearance during the cutscene. But I bet that a new version of Trash Head is going to be there. Goenitz is one of the most evil characters in the series, responsible for a lot of tragedies for many characters. Rugal has scores to settle with him, Leona has scores to settle with him, Shizuru has scores to settle with him. Every single spectator who was blown away by his wind at the end of 96 has a score to settle with him. And that's why we love him. He's so villainous and unapologetic, and we need characters like him in the series. He's going to join the game at some point next summer. In conclusion, it's an exciting time to be an SNK fan in 2023, as the company continues to deliver new and exciting content for its beloved franchises. With the addition of fan-favorite characters like Kim Kaphwan, Goenitz, and to a lesser extent Sylvie, as well as the inclusion of Rollback netcode for Samsho, there is plenty to look forward to for both casual and competitive players. And with the upcoming release of KOF XIII on PlayStation 4 and Switch, as well as the new update for Garou 2, SNK is showing that it's committed to delivering the best possible experiences for its fans across all platforms. So stay tuned for more news and updates, and let's keep the SNK hype train rolling. That's it for now. What did you think of these new announcements? Are you glad that Goenitz is back, or are you more excited about KOF XIII global match? Do tell me in the comments. Anyway, I hope that was somewhat informative. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.